let's just jump back to the offseason a little bit. What did you focus on getting better in the offseason?
Just getting better at my craft each day. I think Coach Chev brought something to the table when he came here, just to play with confidence all the time. And if you're able to work at your craft all the time with confidence and do it full speed, then you're going to get better every day. And that's what I did. That's what all the receivers have done here. We kind of just every time we get a chance, we go full speed and we work on little things that we thought that we could have done better last year on film, and hopefully it pays off this year.
Take us behind the scenes in the meeting room. We always hear the Blackout Boys, this is a brotherhood, but what's it like behind closed doors?
It's a really neat brotherhood. In a way, we're all kind of different, but we all kind of bond in a way. I think over time, our success has made us bond. When we first got here, we were all competing for spots and different things like that. And as it evened out, we've kind of all just learned our role and played our role. And through that, we've been able to have success. And with success comes more friendships, I feel like, and more bonding and more trusting.
Is it more fun to know your roles or to have to compete for that playing time?
I think there's a good balance between both, because you know your role and you're gonna have to go execute that in the game, but when practice kind of comes and when spring practice comes and fall camp comes, like, you're competing every day to get a better role or a bigger role in a way. So I think fall camp and spring, you're always competing, and although you're competing, you're still friends with those guys. But once the season comes and the game plan comes in, you just got to play your role and do your thing. And if you do that, then the whole team will be successful, and then if the whole team's successful, then you're successful. So
looking back on film at your catch, it seemed right away you knew you got that toe in. Mm-hmm. Did you?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I knew right away, because we practice that every day before practice, every day before a game. We do the toe drag, and I knew if I could able to keep it, I knew I toe dragged, and so when they said it was no catch, because it was on CSU sideline, they were like, oh, and I was trying to show them like I toe dragged, but no, I definitely knew I caught it, and once it came up on replay, it was obvious. So
it was a great catch, but it was also a pretty special throw. I mean, the kid you got back there at quarterback this year has a lot of talent. Explain to me what makes Steven fun to play with.
He's just a fun personality, and I think it shows off in his game as well. I mean, he's a fun guy off the field, and he's a fun guy to watch on the field. And he's going to make plays. If it breaks down in the protection, he's going to scramble out and make a play. And he's got such a talented arm. And when he gets more and more experience, he's just going to get better and better and better. So I'm really excited to see what he does this year and in his future.
In this game, you guys had a really strong start for about a quarter and a half. Mm-hmm. Obviously, penalties kind of jumped up the game. The pace changed a ton. But in that second half, it looked specifically after your catch that you were really trying to get the troops rallied. Was there some frustration in that second half that you couldn't you're moving the ball, but maybe couldn't execute the way you wanted to?
I mean, a little bit of frustration, but at the same time, we thought, if we just keep going, we would explode, and we still feel that way. That's what the coaches say. Just keep on going. We might not start fast, or we might have a period of time where we're not doing as well, but just keep positive with the guys, keep going, and something will happen. And when I made that catch, I thought maybe we'd get going, and we drove down a little bit. And we've had a couple times in that game where we were driving and then we kind of stalled there at the 45, 50-yard line. So I think this game we're just going to go out there and we're going to little by little attack them and then eventually explode on offense.
So I hate to do this to you, but I have to ask you the obligatory coach's kid question.
Okay.
What day is it in the calendar before maybe game one that Dad becomes a different person? Or does that happen? Or is it at home he's just Dad?
At home he's pretty, it depends. During the season he's pretty caught up on football, and I'm not home a lot during the season because I got my house up here, but I do go home on the weekend sometimes when my family comes down and stuff like that. But he's pretty much game mode until the game, and then afterwards he's excited after we win, or so he's game mode for probably, once fall camp starts, it's pretty much game mode for Pops, but he's pretty much game mode all the time.
How special is that, being able to play for him?
It's awesome, because my whole life I've been able to see how it affects him and affects my family if we win or lose, and to be a part of that and be part of what we're doing here and winning games has really been awesome. And I just love seeing him around, because I never get to see him around when I was younger. He was always at work, and in the pros, he was at the pros a lot of my childhood, and you couldn't really go home. I saw him Friday nights at the most. So it's been awesome to see how he does his job and how he attacks every single day.
Is there one day maybe that you might want to dip your toe into the coaching waters?
Yeah, I've always thought I would end up coaching, but I don't know if I want to coach in the college level or a high school level and be a teacher or something like that. So that's kind of what I'm balancing right now, but we'll see once I get done. I'm definitely going to coach in some way, but we'll see which one it is.